Okay, let's look at a persuasive essay. Rachel is an average fifth grade girl. She goes to school, likes shopping, and enjoys listening to music. Oh, yeah, and she spends 40 hours every week in front of her computer, television, or smartphone. Does that sound like a lot of time to you? That's your hook. You just ask a question and you told a situation. The truth is that most kids spend too much time or more on, oh, I'm sorry. The truth is that most kids spend that much or more screen time. Too much screen time is a growing epidemic among kids and adults alike. We all need to limit screen time because of the negative effects on physical health, mental health, and social skills. So they've introduced it with a hook. They've told the topic, this is what it's going to be about, and kind of made their call to action. This is what we need to do. And they've given their reasons. That's their thesis statement at the end in yellow. Now, the first paragraph is going to tell their first reason. First, too much screen time can affect a person's physical health. That's one reason. Now, there's lots of evidence to support that. According to the National Institute of Health, spending too much time in front of a screen can cause children to have trouble sleeping. It also makes it more likely that a person will be obese or seriously overweight. When you're sitting and watching television or browsing the internet, you cannot be physically active. Also, most people tend to eat while watching television. Many television commercials advertise fatty, sugary, or salty foods, which are unhealthy. Watching these commercials makes viewers want to eat the unhealthy food. A steady diet of unhealthy food leads to obesity, which leads to a host of other problems, including heart disease and diabetes. Other physical effects of too much screen time include back problems due to slouching, neck strain, vision problems, and carpal tunnel syndrome. So, everything in that whole paragraph talked about health problems. Now, the next paragraph gives the second reason. Another reason why everyone should limit screen time is that it has a negative impact on a person's mental health and social relationships. Kids who spend too much time glued to a television, computer, or smartphone have a higher risk of developing anxiety and depression. Both of these are mental illnesses that can affect a child's social well being. According to a report by the Public Health England, about 10% of children have a mental health problem. Kids and adults tend to spend time online or in front of the television when they feel alone, depressed, or anxious. They look for an escape from the real world, but screen time actually makes them even more isolated. All that was about mental health. Now, this next paragraph is the third reason. Watching television, spending time on the internet or smartphone phone also prevents children from having real relationships and friendships with others. Although it is true that children can form friendships with others through social media, virtual friendships should never take the place of face to face interactions. Many children today have never developed the ability to communicate effectively with others. According to IKeepSafe.org, one principal states, I see young girls who are socially aggressive or inappropriate, and I can't help but think that the internet is socializing them in ways that makes it difficult for them to deal with others in the real world. Children need to spend more time developing real relationships rather than virtual ones. So all that was about social aspects. And then the conclusion, it's clear that having too much screen time can negatively impact a person's physical health, mental health, and social relationships. So they restated their claim and their three reasons. Imagine the difference it would make if you cut your weekly screen time in half. You should spend an extra 20 hours a week playing outside, enjoying the sunshine, and getting exercise. You could read a book, learn a new hobby, or spend time with your friends and family. It's time to start taking control of your life. Whether you're a child, teenager, or adult, limiting your screen time will help you be a happier, healthier, and more productive. So there's their call to action. This is what you need to do. So, introduction, introduce your topic and tell your reasons. Then a paragraph about uh, the first reason, a paragraph about the second reason, a paragraph about the third reason, and then a conclusion where you wrap it all up and tell them what they need to do.